to the sorter. There it is. Alright, so now that we have assemblers back in production. Oh, that's weird. Good. So now so each processor needs two of each of these. Four cylinders. Eight of each. That would mean you and you. So can't be in that chart. It's fine. Do it like this one. New. Alright, that's okay. Yes. Where's that reach to? Not entirely halfway, but certainly enough to be just fine. Oopsies. Belts. Save. Do. Alrighty. Even though that completely oh well. Not really. It just means, I mean, we might as well, you know. Besides, it's for two. It's 1 to 2, so that's the short one. Walk down the aisle just to. As many as we can. Could use ad hoc design right here to fill in for those missing processors, but that's fine. We don't need to work that out right now, right this instant. Okay. So we're also gonna need more EM turbines, as always. Let's get the 10, 12 stamps of this down. Right, you are actually going to be 3, and you are going to be 3. Save. Can we upgrade those to that? Yeah, it's 1 to 1 and 2, so we're fine. Do not want to build north to south. That's just a bad sign. It's bad news, man. Alright, why? Is it running into? No, it's running into itself. Because of grid crunch. Hi. Hi. Fear. Hmm? Hooray. I don't know why this... There, and there, and there. Oh, come on. There we go. Grab it up here. Yes, and yes. Alright. That's 6. Microburst. Local one. This is why you upgrade number of drones and drone speed. Next step is release. Why 6? Because I just put 6. also, while we're here. What? Oh, damn it. That's just wrong. That's just wrong. Save. Alright, built. And there we go. Okay. Send out and get some. There we go. Now we're cooking with sorters. Not missing so we're not accidentally doing Mark 1 assembly, which is good. want to sit here when we pick up the assemblers, is so that we build some here and some here, and that'll, at the very least, get the trickle on site going. You haven't noticed I'm actually very okay with trickle building or trickle feeding things. There we go. Let's see what our local Planetary is making. So, we have... I should also be making plane filters here. But we'll burn that bridge when we get to it. Alright, we have circuit boards. Max. I do wish I could be like, okay, where are the missing assemblers versus the missing sorters? I can kind of see basically the layout. That's all a problem for later. Interesting. Ooh, interesting. This might have been a mistake. Unless I'm just underperforming on consuming the copper. Which might be. Which is a possibility. These are making 3 a second, and these are delivering. That is a problem. Oops. 3 a second. Should be 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's right. That is correct. So that is 3 per. Sorry, that is 10 per. This is 20. This is a problem. Definitely a problem. Why didn't anyone tell me? Oh, goodbye, bot. Where's the BAM! Bye-bye. Alright. How's this doing it? Is it sharing anything? Yes. So, I fear this is the same problem. It's actually not. 1.5 every 2 seconds. 60 divided by 1.5, that's like 20. That's 40. Here. Yeah, 30 divided by 1.5 halves. Divided by 3/4 is 40. Yes. And that's right. Hooray. I didn't fuck that up so hard. We'll have the others fuel this one. so let's try this again with a 1 or 2 degrees less of fucking up. Firstly, I should empty out a little bit. There. And there. And 1 and 2. There. Okay. Need that, need that, need that. Alright. Okay. Done. That, burn that, and that's fine. So. Alright. There to you. Yes. Alright, so that's 3 items a second in from that. And that needs copper, which will be fed on the inside, will be 1.5 a second. Perfect. Okay. In, out. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's fine. And these will be 10 each, so do here. Since that's five belts per two to produce 2 lines. That. And fine. You, and you. Perfect. That work? Maybe. Yes. Okay. That's fine. We are looking for 10 of these. Use. Yeah, damn it. Ugh. You and you, but not. I thought there was a phone call, but I should screen my calls more often. I just get so many broken. Alright. Actually, no, you don't need to stay. You can stay. That's right. Shrink the footprint. Wherever possible. Alright. Where's that one? That must be in the hub. Yeah, great place for it. Do, 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 do. That's interesting. That's also interesting. Oh. Oh. Shouldn't be. Huh. That's neat. Circuit board. Circuit board. Circuit board. Save. You. How many are you? 1, 2, 3. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's actually 18. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 20. I mean, 20. Ooh, that's neat. Alrighty. However, no. So each. Um, so yeah, each line of white requires. Oh, that's not pencil. Oops. Okay. Each line of white requires 1 green. Excellent. 2 yellow circuits, 1 green circuit, 2 yellow circuits, and 1 blue circuit. 1 blue means 2 yellow, and 2 yellow mean 4 green. And we're going to need as many of these microcrystalline components as greens minus 1. So we have one, two, three, four. We have 4 lines of blue being made. That means 16 green and 8 yellow. All right. Not enough logistics drones. That's crazy stuff. Okay. Also, let's get rid of those and these and these. Oh, we're definitely gonna need vessels. And let's get 60 more of these, just so that we have everything we need for these stations. And of course, more of those being brought in. Oh, that cleared out a chunk of the old inventory. There. Where are we so far? Alright, so if we're aiming to satisfy all 4 lines of blue, all this times 4. 36 lines of green, 16 lines of yellow, 4 lines of blue. Let's double check this one. That's 1 every 2, meaning no, it's 1 every 2, meaning 60, meaning the normal ones are fine. This one is just the short bus, and we need 16 more assemblers. That will be done here in this gap, so we're good. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have half of our yellow. Taken care of. And this microcrystalline. We have 1.5 every 2, meaning 40. I think I just did that one. And we're good. So yeah, 3 every set, every stamp. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is 18. 18 of those. Now, the greens are 3 every second. So that's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 4 lines every stamp. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 20. Okay. So, but we can do better. Too close. Fuck you. That's what I say to that. Yep. 24, 28. 32. 36. Now, thankfully that's enough. If we have the space, I'm sure we have the energy. If we don't, we can just delete this. 40. Because it's always good to have a little overproduction on the lower levels of the supply chain. Alright. Oh, so many people in the chat. Oh, wow. Hi, everyone. Oh, I've been raided. That's why. Blueberry Bin, thank you for the raid. Yeah. Joybane. Yeah. Nice follow-up. Okay. Hello, Moonlight Firefly. Welcome, welcome. Yeah. Thank you, Blueberry. Belatedly. Oh. Yes. Yep. Have a good night, Blueberry. Alright. Yes, I am so behind on the assemblers. Soltas. Alright. So yes, welcome everyone. Hello, hello indeed. Hope you're having a good day, having a good night, have a good afternoon, and have a good morning, whichever as appropriate. Yes, I see the power issues there, but I'll get to it in a minute. Let me finish laying out what I can. Ah, so many issues. Alright, and remember, boys and girls, whenever possible, increase power production. Preferably in an aesthetically pleasing way. Oh good, it actually lines up. That's so nice. And that doesn't work, does it? Loop it and back down and blueprint. Don't need the foundations, we just need the 80 turbines. Okay. This is I don't even know which tropic line this is. It's one of the problems. It's a problem. Wind tropic. Good enough. Save. Yeah, that's the meridian. That's the equator. Yeah, compressed by poles. That's fine. Boom. That looks nice. And I'll get to the rest later. How's everyone doing tonight? I should learn where this is by now. Send it out. Just to get more. Alright, so we are good on green. With 40 built. That'll be more than enough for 4 lines of white. So yeah, this is just going to be a foundry world of, a forge world for processors, for all the various processors. And I'm looking to add 4 more lines of universe matrix. So that means so yeah, a bit of math aside, that means four belts of quantum chips being made, 16 belts of, Mark III belts of processors being made, 36 belts of circuit boards being made, the green circuits, and 32 belts of the microcrystalline components, this one. So where are you going? Yeesh. Where are you coming from? Where you go? Excellent, 4 gigawatts. And I mean, that's not too bad. I mean, we're got the accumulators and the... Yes, more drones! Nope. No. Oh, nice. 4320. Let's see. 43,200 divided by... That's 720 a second. I think... Yeah, that's a Mark II belt. That's a green belt. 12 a second. Yep. Beyond that point, it just becomes... Yeah, now see, energy circuit and mecha core, I don't need to do any further because I can already get to the furthest planet on one warper now. And 50,000 universe matrix is a bit much for such a moderate, such a marginal boost. Here, let's get that above base. 20. What would it be at that point? 32k cost. Yeah. All right. And after that, because yeah, Vane's utilization of level 60 is the goal. Why 60? Because that means that a single miner would be able, a single miner touching a single vein would fill up a Mark III belt. And I don't know, maybe I lost everyone in the chat. Because I don't see anything after 99 Blueberry from Moonlight, Firefly. Okay. But, yeah, let's get those extra processors going. That'll be here. Yeah, why remake? There. Use it now. Go. Alright. We only need 8 to reach parity. Wait, 8 or 16? I forget. Yeah, it's 16. Oops. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Damn it. Oh, it's probably... No, it's 8 on each. So, yeah, just a little more. Okay, local planet. Processors. Theoretical max, 1488. Is that right? Is that what I planned? Ew. I don't know, man. Right. Okay. It's 120. It is, yeah, 120 per stamp. We're aiming for 4 stamps. Even though it's gonna need to be more. So yeah, we're 16 over. Oopsies. So yeah, these 8 were not needed. But can I use that space? Not for that. Because again, it doesn't really hurt to have overproduction. Of course. Of course. I mean, that would just be too easy. Do I want to cause even more of an issue? What is that? Come on. You know, you can do better than that. You know better. Thank you, autosave. Go away now. Alright. I can use that whole space for that. See, I'm only lamenting this as something being used because it's just so easy to overproduce on that. I feel like the magnetic coil is very erroneously made on the other planets. I'll have to double check that because yeah, that's a problem. It's not so much of a problem. Alright, that'll be something for later. For now, what else are we doing? Let's get more micro components going. Don't know what to do with this right here. I'm sure something will crop up. Okay, now that I've gone all the way around, okay, so where's the meridian here? There's a minor meridian. The minor will do. Alright, and remember this is 3 belts of microcrystalline per stamp. We're at 18. We need 14 more, so let's do 5 stamps. One, 2, 3, a 4, a 5. Okay. Of course. Oh my lord, that is way too slow. So I think I know what I'm going to do. To help that along. That is to make a quick little outpost here. We'll get a station for that, a station for that. It'll be a thing. Oh, that's ridiculous. And by ridiculous, I mean an understandable eventuality. Yeah, I'm fairly sure I'm gonna need to up my silicon production. I can see that in my future. Oh wow, we finally drained almost all. All right. All right. So, buildings. You. 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 Oh, yeah. You. Oh, jeez. All right. Nope. Oh, Lord. Okay. Okay. So this is 1.5 and 2, which is 40, but I'm not doing a full belt. Uh, maybe should. I should do a single full belt. Lord. Okay. Wow. Ooh, 4. Okay. Yeah, 4 seconds. Alright, that is surprising. Okay. Actually, that's 12 every 2. So that's 6. So yeah, definitely a Mark 3. And that is 6 iron every 2 seconds. 3. We are. Let's just do this. And yeah. 3. Okay. So that's 8. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Okay. Alright, here and here. Oh. Okay. One, 2, 3. Alright. So this is 1 and 2 of these, so that's perfect. This is 4 and 2, so every other one, so we'll need... That is not enough. I should just use a Mark III. Yeah. Okay. That's producing 1 every 2, so... There we go. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Almost ideal layout. Oh, I should... Yeah. So, 8 every 3 at 1.5x speed is 8 every 2, which is 4 every 1, which is 8. Being generous. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, just enough screwing around, right? One, two, three, there. All right. Okay. So, local planet, assembling machines. 540, 800. Excellent. Oh no, I did not mean to do that. Hmm? That's weird. Ah. Yeah, because it's actually 7.5 I'll leave that. Doesn't need to be tweaked. We're fine. I promise you, we're fine. So. Yeah, so if we're aiming for 480 a second, that means that 480 a minute, that's 8 a second. For this, 1 every 4, it's actually 3 every 8. $16 gets you 6 a second. So, I mean, like 20, 24, and change. Yeah, sorry, that's 21 and 3 and 1/3. So. And here, looking for 8 every 4. 8 every 4, which actually becomes 12 every word. 12 every 4, which is 3 every second, which is 10 assemblers. And then you. Alright. And one of the first things that we will upgrade with this is itself. There. There. So that's 3 a second. That's what we need. For the others, that's 3 every 4 seconds, 3/4. So a Mark 1 should be fine. Question mark? No. Mark 2 will definitely be fine. So we'll just there. Just, wow, I'm overhearing the discussions by my housemates and what the fuck? Alright, 9. And 9. You and you. You and you. Oh. I'm fine, you. What? No. Be selfish. Alright. Oh my. Okay. You can hold, you can slow your roll right there. Thank you. Oh my lord. Alright. 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 So yeah, we definitely need to do particle broadbands at some point. Oh no. Is that... Oh no, that is a common... That's a blueprint error. Oh no. Alright. Oh, Lord. Alright. There shall come a day. I stop fucking up. But that shall not be today. Alright. Okay. Oh, who's trying to text me? 450. Finally, we have enough assemblers for the whole thing. And of course I forgot how many things I put down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 33 belts of microcrystalline components. Okay. So, where are we for bottlenecks? Yes, I know we're not producing any. Get off my tits. Alright. Circuit board. More than enough. That's a bit more than overproduction. That is double. How did I screw oh, I don't think I have all the processor. Yeah, I don't have all the processor things in. Which is fine, because we wanted to produce twice as many processors as needed for the blue, because we need processors in addition. Yeah, so for each line of universal matrix, we need 1 line of blue and 4 lines of processors. 2 of those lines of processors goes into the blue. The other 2 goes into purple matrix. Yes, that's how that works. So, processors. Yeah, we need a few more stamps of that. And yeah, microcrystalline will be fine with that. Oops, 1 hour. There we go. Yeah, that's fine. 7,200, yeah. Alright, let's get some more stamps of processors in. And actually, while I'm thinking of it, let's fix the microcomponent blueprint. Microcrystalline components.txt. Alright. So to fix the blueprint, we just save over it. So this is working. This is not how I want it. Okay. Alright, so start from the side we want to place it with. Go to the other. Make sure we're not unduly anything. Microcrystalline components. Good. That confirms that we're targeting correctly. Micro comp. Badoo. Badoo. Save blueprint. Thank you. And what did I say we needed? 4 lines? Alright. Yeah, we are desperately low on... Cluster-wide, we are desperately low on silicon. That's fine. I haven't really targeted it lately, or at all. So that makes sense. Huh. What am I low on? Okay. Alrighty. So, processors, we're good. Circuit boards, we're good. Wait, are we good? No, we're not good. 'Cause that's 12. And here. I'll keep it up here hugging this so that it's got closer access to the all the drones and such. That's interesting. All right. So the other thing that I was thinking of doing here, not this, because that's just more ideal to be done on site. Or is it? Depends on where the space and the energy is, and the space and energy might be here. Interesting. So, I already got that, got that. Yeah, so I should find a spin-form planet. Preferably with silicon. Do particle broadband, and we'll be fine. Oh! Plane filters. That's what I need to do. That is what must be done here. By must, I mean it's just plain a better idea. Oh, my pretties, fly! Alright. That doesn't make sense. Having 976 here. That's 960 plus our extra 16. I mean, that's 8 stamps, which is 16 lines. I might have overproduced. And that's fine. Where are we with these? That's okay. Where are we with these? That's okay. So, the extra processors is fine. Quantum chips. That's good. I mean, ignore that. We need 240 plane filters per second, which is 8 belts of it. So, right, because this is going to be a temporary right here. A temporary right here, yeah. There we go. Save the drones some energy. Alrighty then. Pardon me. So, we should be able, in this case, and many cases like it, to do... I don't have a plane filters blueprint. Interesting. So, we'll do it here. So for plane filters, it's going to be titanium glass on the outside and a shared input of Casimir crystals and output of plane filters on the inside. And 1 every 12 seconds actually means 1 every 8 seconds for 1.5x speed. 1.5 times speed. 8 times the 30 items per second is 240 assemblers per belt. Which is very, very doable. It's just long. Long assembler is long. Wow, I so date myself with that reference. And yeah, because it's every 12 seconds, it's like 1 item, 2 items. We are more than fine with a Mark I sorter. Additionally, since it's 4 belts involved, 2 and 1 in and 1 out, we can do it 3 times. Funny how that works. So, yes. So, somewhere in between here. Say that one. Screw you, not enough drones. Ugh. Fine, I'll do it myself. What's this again? Plane filter. Titanium glass and Casimir crystals. Alright. Right, I should not do that. I should do it in to out, not out to in. I learned this a different time. So, there. 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 Alright. There to there. Okay, turns out I was starting it correctly, but it is good to do things in a guaranteed working way. As much as anything can be guaranteed. Did not do it correctly. Spoilers, I did not do it correctly. Alright, there's 3. So. Excellent. Alrighty. In there to get the station on target. Yeah. I mean, this is overkill with the Tesla towers, but that's fine. And yeah, shortening it up so that it is intentionally shortening it up right there. So don't at me. And you. That is wrong. One space in the middle and one to overlap. Alright, so there's 90. That's 30 each. So we want to do this 4 times. We do not want to do this 4 times. We want to do this 8 times because it's 30 each belt, and we need 240. So we need 7 more of these. So that's 1, 2. Snug it up to overlap. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my lord. Wow, like, you know, a normal person. Shocker. Oh my god. God damn it. Alright. Let's see which runs out first. Or which can outpace it. This is neither. Because this is going to catch up because they do 4 each trip when it's already planned it out. Guess not. I don't know, man. I don't know. Wrong. I'm going to be walking back as well. Hmm? God damn it. You know, I also wanted to, I forget if it was photon splitting or, hmm. Really? Ah, yes, 3 belts. So I'm gonna need, hmm, 2 more of these stamps. So, I might as well do is grab some of you and grab some of you. Really? That is the first time I've seen that in a while. Oh, because of that. Alright. Wow. Because, fuck yeah, 21.6 megawatts each. Okay. Hilariously enough, this is faster than waiting on these. Alright, so. Because we're gonna need so very many more of those. In this one. Boom! Is that what I want? Yes. Alright. So. Plane filters. Plane filters. Adieu. Save. Use now. What? I wonder if it's colliding with itself on the other side of the planet. Nope, it's colliding with the other assembler, or with the assemblers. Alright, do that. To help drain this. You and you. Alright. Whatever. That's fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Alright. Here and here. Boom. Oh Lord. Alright. So I'm actually making enough sorters to sort that out. Ha ha ha. Except I will need more. Oh no. Oh, okay. It's on the way. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Global, this. Okay. So, um, so let's do this. So I'm gonna see about squeezing in a belt facility right in here. Why? Because it's friggin' hilarious. Of course, I will need to do. Um, and it's just gonna be there, 1, 2, 3. There, 1, 2, 3. Now, actually, you have a dedicated out there, dedicated in for that, and a shared in for that. That's 2 every, 2 every 5. Lordy, lordy, lord. Here. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Cause yeah, I need what? Motherfucker. Oops. Yeah. That's silly. Alright. This becomes that. And we have dedicated out, dedicated iron in, shared gears, iron in. My god, it looks so slow. My god, it's full of stars. And there. Alright. I don't like that we're only getting 2 belts of belts. But I think that will have to do. Which just means gear, iron, iron, okay, 4.5 a second. It's too slow for a Mark II belt. And we need 3 every second of that, so that is a Mark II belt. And they each need 1.5 a second. That is also a Mark II belt. Because it's 2 units away. And 3 every second, 4.5 every second, 3.5, 3 every second becomes 4.5 every second, which becomes 6 2/3. So alright, and there we go. Alright, too close for... And there we go. So now we have 2 belts of belts. Here we need... Okay. Ooh. Dude. Derp. Derp. Okay, here. Okay. So, we shall have that into that. Okay. And it's 3 every 1 into 3 into 3 every 1, which becomes 4.5 into 4.5 every 1, which becomes again 6 2/3. this is now making Mark II belts. And we need Mark III sorter going in. And this is 1.5 every 1, which is from 2 units away, which is a Mark II belt. Now we're adding 6. Snip, 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 snip some oil. Alright. Now, we will need, sorry, this is Mark III. And if we're dealing with this, that, 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 and that. Oh, that's not right. You and you. You. Alright, so again, it is 3 into 3 every 1, so that is a Mark III belt. In, out, in, out. Now these are each going to be 1.5 every 1, which for this one is a 1.5, there's a Mark II. This one, not fast enough, so that will need to be a Mark III. Oh, damn it. Alright. Alright. Oops. Okay. Do. And it doesn't matter which one this is. Right? Right. Okay. Do wish there was a way to just grab all inventory from machines with a brush. So, belts. Oh. Okay. There we go, and we're rocking. Rocking into... I forget the rest of it. Oh. Mm-hmm. Oops. Oh. Hello there, Darla. Welcome to the stream. Okay. So. Well, Darla Rosa, it's going fairly well. I mean, the the efforts that have had to go into making this foundry planet or factory planet. This is a factory planet. Was this a factory of processors and circuits? It's a thing. Right now, I just went through an interesting bit to make this thing making belts. It's a bunch of belts making belts. Why am I doing that? Because I am very constrained on belts. So, apparently only one assembler making something is not enough when you're doing massive builds. Hello, Big Scout Warrior. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream. Big Scout Warrior asks, how do you get the God mode? There's not really God mode, as in, like, free things. Or, like, free play. If you mean detaching the camera and moving around, that's just the planet view of... Press M. Yeah. Have you been playing this for a while, Big Scout Warrior? Or just checking out various streams, seeing how it goes before making the decision? Or just enjoying streams? Excellent. So that is all of that. And we need a little bit more of friggin' course. Alright, Factory planet, where only production matters. Indeed. I mean, I started at one of the poles. Turns out to be the South Pole. Whatever. And first of all, I dropped concrete all over the planet. This is a fully concrete bulldozed planet. A fully bulldozed planet. Ah, Big Scott Warrior says, yeah, I have about 600 hours and kind of just watching to see what's up with starts. I'm going for 100% playthrough. Well, happy to have you here. Glad to have a fellow player. I don't think I've hit 600 hours total. I'm on 156 hours in this playthrough, which you see on the bottom right. But I mean, like, at least, I would say 30 or 40 hours of that is AFK overnight. How is this going? Supply. Because I want to move this. There.
making an executive decision. You don't have power to authorize an expenditure.
What? Okay. Ugh. Bollocks. Alright. Alright, that's sending them to here, that's going into there, that's going over here. Now let's clear this out and we can get going. Ah, nuts. Okay, I get why this is filling up. But who's supplying this? Oh. I guess a lot of things are. Oh no! Okay. Oh, I forgot to turn these on. That would stymie production. I feel so accomplished. Oh. Sorry, I was distracted. Yeah, decent bit of mine is too. I've got a pretty good production plan. However, I need to upgrade my cube production so I can get 5 white cube planets, and I also need to automate my builds in general because that wasn't a thing when I started. Why don't you use antimatter fuel rods? I just don't need them. I'd rather use the antimatter for science. I mean, yes, I'm technically past the that point in the tech tree, but just don't need it. Because while I know for a fact that this would be a thing of the past, do you use artificial stars or Dyson spheres? Neither. So far, just Deuteron fuel rods in these fusion plants and accumulators do enough energy production for me. That goes into there. This goes into here. Why is that not doing anything? Mother of the fornication. Alright. There we go. And there. Oh, I don't want to do that. Go through each one. Here's what I'll do. Okay, and it's this one that needs these, so I can dump that, I can dump that. Why do I have so many warp? I've been picking up and putting down, stations, that's why. For like 2,000 assemblers, that's insane. It's like 4 gigawatts of fusion plants to go around like this. These 3 rows, basically the entire the entire circumference. I don't know why I said basically. It is the entire circumference. From one belt of Deuteron fuel rods. That's all it needs. That's all it needs. And I'm kind of tempted to get rid of the accumulators, just because, you know, they're doing 700 megawatts, and if I lose that, that's still 3.12 gigawatts, more than enough. So that's the long and whatever of it. These are very ad hoc production things. So, yeah, don't think that in any way that what I'm doing right now is is a usual example of my designing. That's just very ad hoc because I was running so low on assemblers. Would you say that the blueprints are helpful, and if they are, how should I use them? Because I got a new PC and I had 2 sent back, so waiting a month for a new one. I would not be playing this without blueprints. Like, okay, so I came from Factorio. I got involved in this by watching a Factorio streamer, and he got into this and went you know, absolutely gaga over this, and I gotta say, I get it. I agree with him. Um, but yeah, blueprints are beyond amazing. Uh, do I have broadbands? No. Do I have Q-chips? No. Alright, you to you. There we go. Now that I've drained this planet of the incidentals, let's do that. But yeah, getting other people's blueprints, I wouldn't entirely go with that. I mean, just because they might use a different design style than you, they might, you know, be going north to south, for example, whereas I always go east to west. But like, here, this is how simple a blueprint is. I previously went through the issue of designing it and building the first one more or less by hand. I mean, you got the click and drag, which really helps, whatever. But so all of these I've previously done. I've previously built and then saved these. Right now, I want to surround the planet again with more to make more plane filters. Do that, I go here. It'll tell me if it can't be placed. If it does, we'll see green and white ghosts right there. Okay, we're good. So, green, obviously, things that can be placed. White, those are things I do not have the buildings for, and it'll tally them up right here. Plus, give an indicator line. Right now, you see a few thousand, but like each one has its own, and those indicator lines will go interplanetary and interstellar. It's great. So right, I need, give me all of your sorters. And where's the other one? Like this right here, this polar hub. This is actually based on Nilaus's design, who is the streamer who I mentioned before. Let's see. I need. Whoa, that's a bit much. Okay. Ooh, problem. Problem solved. Oh, I could have done that. Alright, whatever. So, yeah, now this is all making those. What do I need for that? Oh, I don't have those here. Dumb. How are you able to build 500 build? I can only do 10. So in the supplier, that is limited to 500. It'll only have 500 in it, and the minimum load of vessels here is set to 50 or lower. So minimum load means that when, right, like at top level, each vessel can carry 1,000, right? Minimum load of vessels at 50% means that it'll leave with as much as it can carry if there's at least 50%. I usually leave everything at 100 because I want it in units of thousands. But when I'm just trying to drain a planet or be like, alright, I don't need these buildings in my inventory anymore, let's just get them out and, you know, sent off to wherever can use them, I'll set it to 1%, you know, and it'll leave if there are 10. So yeah, you don't need any of the right buildings at, you know, in hand in order to build with blueprints. So I mean, like in your inventory for like build a level 1 marked sorters. Oh, yeah, that's a mod. Mods are lifesavers. Where's my, yeah, I use our modman as my mod manager, and that lets me constantly keep them updated, you know, get turn them on, turn them off, uninstall them if I decide I don't want them. That mod in particular is, you know, I have 28 mods going right now, but they're all quality of life. I only deal with quality of life ones. I do not deal at all with mods that create new buildings. Okay, I thought so. Otherwise, I was about to say I wasted so much time. Yeah, that's a thing. Let's see, what mods do I have? I also have first in last out craft, which, like, say right now I have 4,800 sorters being made. If I decide, actually no, I really need like 5 belts or whatever, 100, you know, however many belts, at the time, then you know, I just go here, hit it, and it'll pop it here at the start of the queue. So are you okay with smelter stacking? No. Not at all. Assembler stacking? No. To my mind, that is a new building. That is cheating with the buildings. I just, no. I do not agree. I do not agree with that on a philosophical basis. Why? Just because that's altering the buildings themselves rather than altering the, like, inner workings of the game. Like, there are extraordinarily useful things like this belt reversal mod. You know, you don't need it. Whatever. You don't need to have it be a thing. You know, so, like, I go here. It has this little button. Boom. Turns it around. That's all. So yeah, just quality of life things is all I deal with. Oh, like the latest one that I just go, I'm just amazed by. Like, how did I function without this? It would help if I turned on the factories. Is Logistics Station Manager. I click this. and it lets me see, all the stations on the planet or in the star cluster if they have it. Or I could be like, actually, I'm curious about electric motors. Wow, I think I have a few backed up. How am I on organic crystal? That's great because this is my organic crystal planet. These are the ones with the veins of it. Um, these I need these I need to clear out because that's I used to be making it because I was going for the achievement of no rare resources, and then I got the achievement, so I don't need to do that bullshit anymore. Oh, railguns retargeting by Broken Mass. First of all, Broken Mass is amazing. I am not ashamed to say that. Um, he just makes so many wonderful things. Um, Railguns retargeting means that if you know how you tell it which orbit to launch solar sails into, if it can't see it and there's another orbit that it can see, it'll retarget to that one. It's just that simple. Things that just simply make sense. Now, the only mod I would consider um oh shit. There we go. The only mod I would consider as not a cheat is that adds a building is this one that has a fluid tank that just deletes anything that is extra, because yeah, I mean that's what you would do in real life with excess hydrogen. You would burn it or vent it to the atmosphere, or in that case, in other um, other fluids cases, you would hmm. I don't know, man. Why is this not getting? Let me fix that. I don't know why it's not getting. Why? That's why. I didn't have to do that. Whatever. I needed to open up my inventory. What are your thoughts on the Icarus update coming? And if you don't mind, can you tell me a little bit about it and what recourse multiplayer do you play on? Um, well, I don't do multiplayer. For first of all, this is entirely single player because I am a selfish SOB. That's not why. It's because I have no friends. That's not why either. I'm kidding. Uh, I mean, multiplayer. I don't want to have to deal with other people's schedules. Right, that doesn't matter. Yeah, alright. That's what drones are for. So the Icarus update that's coming on the 20th is very, very promising. Um, it's let's see, I actually still have my old notes about it. Yeah, so they are introducing an advanced mining machine, which I mean they didn't announce anything that they do, just what they're called. Annoyingly enough, but yeah, an advanced mining machine, which either is just a bigger, faster miner, meaning it'll have a larger cone and maybe more outputs. I'm hoping it's a miner combined with like the satellite power distributor, so like you put it and it hovers um, over the veins, and you just drop one, and it'll cover the entire vein, and boom, you're good. Rosa says other human beings are gross. Agreed. Agreed. More or less. Now, I mean that kind of like if it only counted as one over all the veins, would certainly make it interesting. If it that would certainly make it interesting, because then you would have the option of either the advanced mining machine to do everything and boom, you're done, or go through the trouble of normal mining machines and get more resources. But if you're just going with, um, oh, a mining machine crossed with an orbital collector, that's what I was thinking of. But yeah, that would be, a tactic trade-off. I don't know if they're going to do something that with that kind of finesse, but that's an option. Um, they're also introducing something called a proliferator, and in the, extremely fast presentation of what it looked like, my guess is that it's what applies the accelerants. Because for the longest time, as you know, but to fill Rosa in, we've had this little teaser in the tech tree. Accelerant Mark 1, Mark 2, and Mark 3. And in the game files, there are these right here. Accelerant Mark 1, Mark 2, and Mark 3. And you can see the stats here and what they cost. So, like, at top level, produce acceleration 100% times the spray 5 times, made in the assembler and able to be handmade. So, you load the proliferator up with the accelerants, and the next 5 things that go through it, whatever they're used in, will be made 100 times faster. I don't know if you need to do that with all of the materials to get the acceleration, or just one. They're pretty cheap, not gonna lie. Yeah. They are cheap, but they're also consumable. Like this one, it's only 5 times, and that's 3 Casimir crystals for 5 items being sped up. 3 Casimir crystals plus 2 organic crystals plus 2 coal. These two you can set down miners to get. The Casimir crystals, that's 36 hydrogen. Yeah, 36 hydrogen, 6 graphene, and either 3 titanium crystals or 12 optical grading crystals. So that one's the expensive one. The others, 2 coal and 2 organic crystals for this, that is not expensive at all. I feel as if they will need to set boundaries with cube production. Maybe. Maybe. Dunno. But that is obviously going to be the biggest payoff for accelerant use, no matter what level you're at. Um, but yeah, so that's the advanced mining machine, and the proliferator. There's also data optimization. That's behind the scenes, hopefully to make the game run better. But that might break mods. Any reshuffling of the inner workings might break mods, which is another reason why I don't want any mods that add a building or stack buildings. Because if that mod gets broken, the game might crash. The save file might be corrupted. And I really don't want that. And I don't want to lose 156 hours of work. You know, that's a month of a full-time job. Okay? I don't want to lose that. They're also bringing in Dyson Sphere blueprints, which is, firstly, friggin' amazing. First of all, and they already have mods for that. So I've already gotten rid of my mod that did Dyson Sphere blueprints. Okay, what's the bottleneck? What's the bottleneck? Why is that? Local supply. Look, that would be why. We have drones for a reason, Kevin. Get to work. Thank you. I don't know why his name is Kevin. Helpful. Already tired of placing it one by one. Yes. Very friggin' much so. What is that? Ooh. I need to play around with this. I just got this, Dyson Sphere tools mod, and I need to play around with it. Ooh. Oh, I already love this mod. Here, add new layer. Zero, zero, biggest, create. So, there. Yes, rotation symmetry maximum. Actually, delete. Here. Maximum, minimum, minimum, create. Go to geometric. Oh. Hello, Dr. Frog, you lurker, you. Kevin the Minion, Kevin? Just maybe. Minions do specialize in helping the evil, so they could be. Have I mentioned I love this mod already? Ooh, pretty. Deployment conflict. That's fine. Oh. Found where they worked. Whoa. So yeah, all of that with just a few clicks thanks to this mod. I love you, mod. Okay. So beautiful. You are a G-type and a massive sphere. Yeah. Tiny, kind of a dim star, but you know. You know, we are. Oh, yeah. What are your upgrades at? Everything. I mean, I'm at the top of the tech tree. Yeah, I have been saying I'm gonna need titanium crystal, but we'll see. Yeah, tech tree is full. Upgrades. I did everything at least once in order to get the achievement for that. What's this? Okay, I'll get to that in a minute. But yeah, communication control is at level 11, so I've got 24 drones going at, where is it? 30 meters per second. It is warp speed. It is warp speed, and I love it. You know, let me see. You can see how fast they're placing. I mean, that right there is why I don't like restarting games. Strictly because of the drones. Wow, and I'm still building that. That's hilarious. Where's my sneaky little slip in there? Belt factory. Where'd that go? It's not there. That's not it. That's it. Right there. This little thing right there. This is making 2 belts of belts. That right there could have been like 10 hours. Yeah, hand placing. Yeah, no thank you. And again, like, I don't know when this was brought in, but like here, just click and drag like that. You can get up to 15 in any one direction. Plus and minus buttons increase spacing at regular intervals. Like the first one splits them apart in 3s like that, which is great for putting a Tesla tower in the middle and having it cover the surrounding 2. Though it should be 4 in that case. Every 2, each spaced by 2, each spaced by 3. So on and so on until your building distant radius is exceeded. We have warp speed drones. um, but yeah, oh, the bottleneck mod. I also want to show that. So, entire star cluster. Well, what's going on with my research? Let's find out. Bottleneck mod adds these buttons right here in between this and this, and these are from the Better Stats mod, not the battle. But I'm not talking about the Better Stats mod. I'm talking about this. So here, bottlenecks needs information matrix. All of the producers are low on information matrix. Why is this one not producing? They need particle broadband. And you can trace it back that way just from the statistics panel. Instead of trying to track down where you... That's sulfuric acid. Oh, planet just now I saw is low on power. But also, if you click this, it'll filter. Click up here, next to producers, it'll filter to everything that's an input to it. Click here, it'll filter to everything that it's used in. It's lovely. So, why is this bottlenecked? Needs particle broadband. Why is this bottlenecked? Needs carbon nanotubes a little bit. Like 1%. But as you can see, we're at the theoretical max. So, I just need more machines. And I'm gonna do that on a spiniform planet soon. Oh, right. This mod right here. As I said, I have 28 mods. Most of them don't add functionality. They just tweak things behind the scenes that just make more sense. But this one, spreadsheet generation, right there. You see that button? Bottom right? That pulls every single planet in the star cluster, takes all the data from it, throws it into an Excel file. And from there I can do my Excel wizardry on it, of which I excel at, and it's great. Nope. There you go. So I think we are good for this on this planet for now. Let's double check our bottlenecks. Well, I got to go. I'll pop in when you're streaming and I can find some time. Thanks for the tips. Have a good night. You too, Big Scout Warrior. Wonderful to have you swing by. Alright. Forget these. Forget that. Forget that. Ignore those. Ignore that. No, but what are we producing here? Plane filter. Theoretical max. Pretty good. More than that, we're good. Microcrystalline component. Not bottlenecked. That's good. Quantum chips. 4 belts of it. Perfect. That's what we want. Processor. That going into let's see. Excess is 6 belts. That's 180. We wanted 8 excess so that because that's what's needed for universal matrix, but that some of that's being consumed for the assembling machines. So that I think we're good on. Because as long as yeah, because it's 960 plus the extra that I accidentally threw in there, um, which is 16 lines of it, which is double checking my notes. Yes, what we wanted. Circuit board, 1200 a second. That's 40 lines. We wanted 36. We're good. Microcrystalline components. There we go. 990 a second. That's 33. We wanted 32. We're good. Yeah, not a bottleneck. Not a bottleneck. I think we're good on this for now. We've got things making assemblers. We've got things making belts. Honestly, we just need something making Tesla towers. Oh, and plane filters. Demand, 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 demand. Oh, look! I need Casimir crystals. Fun times. Is that set up right? This is not set up right. Good going, party guy. Unfortunately, the manager doesn't... Wait. Before I speak... Dude. Yes, okay. Fantastic! You can set it to just the local of everything. So, do we have anything supplying iron, copper, anything... Any ingredient? Nope, 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 nope. Okay. Do we have anything demanding? The wrong things. Alright, that generally, you know, at quick glance, looks fine. So let's set all these to supply. What? Oh, I see. It's... oops. Oh, well. Supply. Nothing's in here. Supply 1%. That's fine. That's fine. Local demand. Because we have a producer here. Yeah, since I'm not gonna be here, I'm setting these to supply so that I can access them later. Supply. So that'll supply the wind turbines, which is not a problem. Alright, so The next bottleneck to tackle, which will be a different stream because I'm actually getting hungry. With broadband and Casimir crystals. Because I can tell you right now, that's the issue. Those are part of the issues. Interesting. Clear. That's interesting that that's like that. Oh, right. I wanted to see silicon ore is fine. Silicon ingot, we are screwed on. Wow, we are absolutely screwed on that. That's hilarious. That's hilarious as well, and leads to some interesting ideas. Like for example, we can take that extra 50,000 per minute and convert that to 5,000 silicon per minute. Will that solve all of our woes? Hell no. But it's good to, once I've, so, okay. The way I design what I'm going to build next is make, a single point along the supply chain to the result, and then look backwards for your bottlenecks. So, like, one outpost for everything going up to white science, and then build all the producers for white science that you want, and then see what that demands at the next one down, then at the next level down, then at the next level down, and so on. But oh yeah, titanium glass. That's gonna be interesting. Yeah, somewhere with titanium, stone, and water. That'll be something to use the spreadsheet for because you can filter out everything that has 0 of those, or like 4. Yeah, prisms. Those are all made on site and to ratio, so that I don't even need to bother with. Plus, we can also get kimberlite ore, get some kimberlite going, and hilarious. Oh yeah. Crystal silicon is mostly used in broadband, and I haven't built that production facility yet, like at all. So that's why that looks fine right now. Strange matter, definitely gonna be a problem. I think that's one of the things I wanted to build on this planet, in addition to the processors. But yeah, this is interesting. Quantum chips, we're finally good on that. I love it. Processors, need some more. That'll be interesting. We can knock that out here. Um, let's see, what is that? Just under 400 a second. That's 13, 14 belts. I could probably squeeze that in here. I think it'll be either the strange matter or the processors. And I kind of want to open up the strange matter first, because that's going to be a thing. Yeah, because that goes into graviton lenses, and we have not gotten into the gravity matrices yet. Into opening that up, at least. Find our place again. Oh yeah. Plastic and carbon nanotubes. Alright, yeah, I mean spiniform is going to be next. Because that's the immediate. Casimir needs graphene. 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 So clean. And the rest is not tied to science. Yeah, so stacking. 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 The bottleneck saying stacking is kind of the best thing there because that means this is by far not the problem here. So yeah, needs particle broadband. Where are we on this? Theoretical consumption, six belts. Theoretical production, 4 belts. Oy. Oy, oy, oy. Alright. Well, thank you everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you had fun. I know I did. And until next time, keep on partying.